UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And here's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. Chris, when they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. On the move now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes a handoff. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? From the shotgun, hand off inside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. 3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bruins look to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Grab behind the line. It's Flores. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but get the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Becoming a long drive, the 12th play coming up. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Send the back in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They're standing there, gets hit again.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to fourth down and goal.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He fires it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks free in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, North Carolina.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Flores. He's got the first and still going. They drag him down after a big gain. I'll move all the way to the 38.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The completion makes it second down. They mix it up with a run. He's got room to run. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Ian Maliava. Pressure is coming. And he'll just get rid of it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. They'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They'll run it from the gun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
He'll field the punt. But he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane here. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Bruins. They connect for 6.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PhD is good, and they go up 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and are just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw it deep. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He'll hand it off. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, UNC. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. They get the second half started with their running play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Looking right. This one caught.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That's caught. It's Flores. And the Bruins offense is on the move now.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Using his legs. It's Flores. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Hot over the middle. It's Marshall.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback takes the handoff again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCLA, 17.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. UCLA offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. And the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. QB keeper all the way. He shreds the tackle. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Flores. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. The Bruins come to the line in a hurry up. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And it's North Carolina in front. So 3/4 complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. The result, a massive loss on the play.
3rd down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On the run here, lets it go. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Looking to scramble to his left. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Nelson. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught at the 30, still running. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40. This defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And the Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought it down for a short gain. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Leaning on the run game here late. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
On the run, it's Johnson. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 1st down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.